From Capitol Hill to your backyard, it's Congressman Michael Waltz on the Greg Tish Show.
This is kind of weird, Congressman, having you on a Monday instead of a Wednesday, but we wanted to talk about something going on in Florida today, my friend.
Yeah, we wanted to talk about something that we've got a couple of good things going on. We got the president coming down, but then we got some things that kind of stink as well.
Yeah, well, let's do the good stuff first then. So, Sanford today, are you coming down?
I am.
Oh,
jeez. That's right.
We'll
be there. We'll be there for it. You know, that's a central part of the state that's critical. It's critical to anyone who wants to win Florida.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's also important when the vice president was there Saturday. The president's going to be obviously there today, and really talking to, in many ways, aside from the country, as he reemerges from COVID, talking to Hispanics as well. And particularly everything that he's done for minority-serving institutions, but also what the other side's going to do in driving them towards driving the country towards socialism. And that word doesn't go over too well with South Florida, Central Florida Hispanics.
No, did you catch any video or any of the clips of the car parade, the Trump car parade down in Miami?
No, I didn't of that one, but I've been in the boat parades, truck parades, and four-wheeler parades, and all kinds of other ones.
They estimated that there was 30,000 cars.
Wow!
In the one in Miami, it was unbelievable. I saw some of the. I'll tag you on Twitter on it. I saw some of the video, and I was just like, it was unbelievable, and it took place around downtown, around Little Havana, and everything. It was truly
For Cubans, for Venezuelans, Nicaraguans that whose families not only have suffered are still suffering. Right now under socialism, you put the word democratic in front of it, doesn't change anything.
Mm-hmm.
Nice try.
Yeah.
The interesting thing down there, Greg, is we lost 2 House seats down there last cycle, and they're looking to be in very good shape to flip those seats back, and that would be a big step in getting the majority back and sending Pelosi back to California.
Yeah, no, that would be fun. Speaking of Pelosi, pulling some antics last week when the president was at Walter Reed and even after, still questioning the health and everything. Have you spoken with the president since he's been released from Walter Reed?
No, not yet. I tried to get through last night, and we're supposed to connect today before the rally.
Okay.
So, but, if it's not the whole years of the Mueller investigation of Russiagate, then it's impeachment over a phone call. Now it's 25th Amendment. It's so interesting. The left goes on and on about invalidating elections or not accepting elections. They've never accepted 2016
no.
and just nonstop to try to get him out. But that's why, Greg, the House is so important, because if this election gets jammed up in the courts over all of these mail-in ballots, it's going to come down to the House. And right now there's just a few states where we have more Republicans in the House delegation than Democrats. But we have to keep it that way. Remember, each state just gets one vote. If it comes to the House, which has just happened twice in our history,
right,
to determine the presidential.
How are we looking on this stimulus package that the president, that y'all want to get just get money out to the Americans, but the Democrats, Pelosi leading, that they just want to add more pork in and more pork and more pork and more pork, and you're just saying we want to help everybody quit this stuff, and they're going, no, we're not. This is what we want, and Republicans.
Yeah, we've put bill after bill on the table that extends the PPP program, the Paycheck Protection Program, that so many small businesses for another limited round of stimulus, for liability protection, so businesses don't get sued as the economy reopens. And she won't take any of it. It's all or nothing. It's her, trillions of dollars of liberal agenda items or nothing. And she's holding the American people hostage for the left's agenda. It's beyond frustrating, man. I mean, it's just nuts. Well, it's a shame.
Let's stay with PPP for a moment. There's we've been seeing reports. I guess there was a guy in South Florida that was arrested last week that with some of the loans that he got from PPP that he went out and bought a Ferrari. and that's not sitting well with you.
Yeah, no, there's that. That's not sitting well. And people are going to abuse this program. Keep in mind, the Small Business Administration typically processes $30 billion in a year. We've gone through a couple of $100 billion in a few months through the banks. And so there's going to be people that abused it. But the other thing that has me fired up is the Florida Democratic Party. They abused it as well, what it looks like, in taking an $800,000 loan. But here's the thing. Political parties were exempted. It's against the law. It's a felony. So they passed it through another entity that was technically listed as a corporation and then transferred the money back. Now they're saying they paid it back, but my point is, you rob a bank and then you say, whoops, I'm sorry, you pay it back. You don't get to just forgive the crime. So I've sent letters to and so have several other members of Congress in the Florida delegation asking the Small Business Administration IG to look into this. Something is really fishy and stinky here.
Yeah, it's not. I don't think that they feel bad that they did it. They feel bad that they got caught.
No, so here's the thing. The list of the recipients originally was going to be kept private. Some organizations said, no, that's hundreds of millions of taxpayer dollars, which I actually agree with, published the list of who received it. The good news is 85% of the loans were under $150,000. It went to who was intended to receive it, but others have abused it. The guy buying Ferraris and political parties like the Florida Democratic Party that weren't supposed to receive it. Businesses were supposed to receive it. It's not supposed to be going out to further people's campaigns. And, look, I want transparency, and they won't give any answers. Zero answers, no explanation, no nothing. So we're going to get the Inspector General to get to the bottom of it.
Good. And I hope that with everybody that took advantage of something that literally is trying to save the lifestyles and businesses out there, and then for them to come in and do something just underhanded like that, just makes your blood boil. Just absolutely makes your blood boil with anybody that's taking advantage of this.
Well, I don't how many businesses could we add up there that didn't receive those monies because they went over to the Florida Democratic Party. But to your point on Pelosi as well, there's still over $100 billion sitting in the account. We just can't get her to authorize. It would be a one-page bill to say, you know what, all of you businesses, you can take another bite of the apple, because originally it was only for 8 weeks. Obviously, this pandemic's gone on much longer.
Right.
But she won't even authorize that, and the money's just sitting there.
How do you deal? How do you deal with this every day? How do you deal with trying to do something good for us and to have it, just basically just shot down? I mean,
you should see the things that's in their proposal. I mean, it has to do with marijuana. It has to do with changing the way we vote. They want to change, diversity on corporate boards. Mandates like that, Green New Deal style mandates. I mean, it's their progressive wish list, not things narrowly focused on helping people get through the pandemic, and that's what's so frustrating.
I feel you, man. I just feel your pain. All right, before I let you go here, because I know you got a busy day, how are you getting down here? Please tell me that you're not flying down.
I'm going commercial this time, not going on Air Force One. They're
Good.
That limited. Yeah, they're keeping it really, really tight and limited, which is fine.
No, and that's fine with me that you don't get to go on Air Force One again and make me jealous again.
That's fine. But one thing I will make you jealous on real quick, I have a thing, we'll talk about it maybe later. It's called Undercover Congressman, like the show Undercover Boss.
Uh-huh.
And I've gone and worked in Chick-fil-A's and in UPS and in as a mailman, and they're like, hey, you're not my delivery guy. I know, I'm your congressman. So we've kicked that series back off again. Maybe we could talk about it another time. It's a great way to connect with people. It's a lot of fun.
I think that's absolutely wonderful. And you can, how about radio station intern for a morning show in Tallahassee?
Hey, you know what?
Come on, man. I'd love to have you.
I have a face for radio.
Whatever. Well, brother Congressman, thank you so much for calling in this morning, and enjoy your day. And we will talk soon.
All right, Greg. Yeah, we'll talk about the rally tonight.
Yeah.
He's planning to do one every single day he can between now and the election. I just hope I hope his health holds up. The guy's energy is incredible. I mean, it really is.
Well, that was also the other thing. And here's how I want him to walk out on stage today. Play the Superman theme.
Well, there's a rumor out there. I'm going to ask him that he wanted to do the Superman shirt.
Right. That's why I'm saying that you should do the theme today.
Yeah, right.
That would be great.
Theme.
All right, brother. Enjoy the day, and we'll talk to you soon.
Okay. Take care.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Congressman Michael Waltz joining us on a rare Monday as we talk about the rallies that's taking place in Sanford, Florida today.